HefTV. YouTube.com/lordhefty.
Isn't it possible I'm just a person? I'm none of those labels. Maybe I'm just a person. A person just as important and as valid as anybody else that's calling me that shit, or anybody else that's fucking posting that shit in the comment section. Just as important, as valid as the person who's watching this goddamn video right now. Maybe we're all equal. Maybe we're all just as fucking sane. Maybe we're just fucking crazy people walking around in a world that doesn't make any sense, trying to make fucking sense of it, just trying to minimize the damage we do to everybody else. Maybe that's what I am. Maybe I'm none of those fucking labels. Maybe I'm just an empathic, kind, caring person who's trying to make sense of this crazy fucking world.
Get started here. What's up, YouTube? It's your buttery-voiced host, LFTs, and today is Friday, which means it's podcast day. Well, it typically means it's podcast day, but something happened last week. Some fat idiot, me, unplugged the microphone accidentally at the beginning. And if you guys have seen I think it was the mail day video, I explained it a little bit, but what had happened was, we go to start the podcast, my fat foot unplugs the mic cord, and so we reconnect it, and I look over at the levels are going, I'm like, alright, cool. So we do the entire podcast, and then at the end I go to stop the recording, and it says start recording. I'm like, oh no. Oh. So what had happened was, so when I unplugged the mic, since it didn't have that, it stopped recording as like a fail-safe. But it went to the next available audio source to bring in the audio, which was my webcam. So that's why the levels were going, but nothing was getting recorded. So, whoops.
Whoopsie.
We got it for this week. But I am LFTs from HefTV, and joined by me, as always, is
your butter-loving, non-buttery voice host, co-host, lead tumble.
Wow. Good job, buddy.
Dude, eventually I'm going to get that
I didn't think you were going to get that out. That was pretty good. And we also have here, sitting in the corner, a special guest who I'm very excited to have today. Whether or not he will be talkable or not, we're going to blow him up right now, is Ed Weez.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
Oh, not much.
Rocking a little switch. Yeah, we're excited to have you, man. Thanks for flying all the way from South Carolina.
Yeah, just to do this podcast.
Just to do the podcast.
Literally, just this podcast.
Yeah, he's leaving as soon as it's done.
His airplane is coming at 1.
I'm not driving him. Yeah. I got to bring you to work so he can catch an Uber.
Your airplane's leaving
I'll
at
just tuck
1.
and roll. It's pretty much on the way, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's right on the way.
Literally, it's right around the corner.
Not so good with maps.
But it's great having you here, man. It's been an awesome few days having you here. Looking forward to a few good more of them. Again, thanks for being on the podcast today. Yeah, and if you want to talk, if not, you'll be here anyway. So
I'm here.
He's in it for the long haul. So I guess we'll go back to something that we're just going to regurgitate a bunch of stuff that we talked about last week. Because we really don't have anything to talk about this week. Actually, I do. Before we start throwing up the stuff from last week.
Couple things to talk about.
Couple things. First one is, now this was very interesting. Ed brought this up the other night when we were talking. So, do you think hairy armpits impede your ability to do solid armpit farts?
And here's the deal.
What?
I'm not saying that. I mean, this somehow came up in conversation, and I can't remember exactly how. But I know for a fact that when I was a kid, I was a master at armpit farts. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Now I'm not. Like I don't know what has happened. Could it be when I was a kid and I didn't have air? Is that somehow? Does that mess with the physics of it?
I would assume because
I honestly would say yes.
Yeah,
it would, because when you think about it, I mean it's messing with trying to do that. Like you have
interference.
I mean, but like what? I mean, could you do did you ever were you able to do that when you were?
Oh yeah, when I was a little kid. Oh god, yeah.
And when was the last time you tried? Right? No,
about a year ago.
See, it's weird. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I feel like it was like every other day as a kid at least.
You're just ripping out the armpit farts.
And it's just like, I mean, were you able to do it? Do you remember? Do you think
I wasn't able. No, there's no way.
Yeah, see, I couldn't do one either.
Me neither. I tried the other night, and my thing was because I got fat. So you lose.
Yeah.
So when your armpit just kind of goes straight into your chest, you don't have that like suction, so you get like the noise from doing that, because the air, it's just going to, it'd be like going,
and it could be too,
like that.
It's very airy.
Yeah, well,
Well, yeah. So there could be maybe it's not the hair at all.
Yeah,
maybe it's weight gain.
It could be both.
I've certainly packed on a few pounds.
Certainly have.
I'm as fit as I've ever been.
So I mean, maybe that's it. Maybe we just need a larger.
All right, let me wash this down with butter. Hold on a second.
I'm disappointed that I can't do a solid armpit fart anymore.
I'm disappointed in you that you can't do it.
Well, you can't do it either.
Well, this isn't about me. Don't make
this.
Whoa, this is about me. This is about you.
You can't do it either, man. You admitted it.
We're all friends here. Yes. But so that I thought that was actually pretty neat. I mean, it was funny, but at the same time, it led to a very lengthy discussion.
Yeah, literally led to a discussion. I didn't think it would do that.
Yeah, it just sometimes these things come up in normal everyday conversation.
Yeah, armpit farts, tale as old as time.
Tale as old as time.
Maybe even older. I don't know.
That was
You should get when you go. You should next time you see Elliot, see if he can still do armpit farts.
Yeah.
And report back immediately.
Yeah, we need to just start asking random people maybe.
Yeah, excuse me, miss.
We do like a man on the street kind of interview.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Can you armpit fart?
Can you armpit fart, sir? She's like, I've been doing this all day.
For $1,
there's
can
like
you
a
armpit fart?
We're paying people to armpit fart.
Oh, what's a? It's a rip off of like a recent show that Billy on the Street.
Oh yeah.
He runs up and he hands him $1. He's like, "Sir, for $1, can you list as many celebrities?" And he is by far the dumbest, the worst.
What's it called? Billy
on the Street.
It's Billy Eichner. You don't like him?
No.
I think he's pretty. I haven't seen that show, but I think he's kind of funny.
I know who he is. I know who Billy Eichner is. Yeah. He's Loud Craig or Loud Carl or whatever his name was.
Yeah. That's Billy Eichner.
Okay.
Yeah, but he has that show. I've heard of it. I haven't seen it. It's Billy on the Street, where I just knew he does random street.
He asks if they want just trivia questions and says he'll give someone $1 if they can say why, and it's okay. Well, I mean, the premise of the show is funny, but him himself is it's kind of annoying.
It's
after
$1.
While.
No thanks.
$1 make me holla.
Wow. Well, we know that about you. Yeah.
I got 2 dimes.
Yeah, I think I got some change over here. Do you take Groupons?
Does that get us a slight guffaw or something?
that actually just gets me spinning on you. It's all right, that's the deal.
Do you take a cut from yourself when you do that, since you whore yourself out like that? You do?
Yep.
And if you don't pay up, right?
Oh my god. I can't tell you how many times I've put myself in the hospital for that. It's like, I'm going out, I just beat the shit out of myself.
People are like, oh, it must be Thursday again. It's on the warpath.
What's today? It's Thursday.
Oh.
Gotta teach myself a lesson.
That I'll never forget. The worst is when he goes to press charges on himself and the cops show up. They're always looking for another victim or another person involved, and it's always just Tums.
It's just me sitting there.
Yeah.
Hi.
So what have you got, Tums? Or Ed, do you have anything interesting? No, just gonna chime in. Works for me.
Man,
it's not much of one.
Well, that's what I tell women. So.
Me too. I'm just like, look, okay, I know it's gonna suck for both of us, but please, can we just do this?
Can we not both? If we're both gonna cry, can we just not do it on the same
positive note?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And if they're still around after that, that's marriage material, man. They're like, all right, let's see what you got. It's like, oh, whoa, what?
It's like, wait a
I'm
second.
Sorry, what? It's like, oh, I understand it. Wait.
Soulja Boy has not just fallen off the map.
No, Soulja Boy?
Yeah.
He'll be back with a brand new, awesome
He'll be back with a brand new console, man.
Uh-huh. This one's going to be a backpack that you wear. It's going to be the Soulja pack.
It's going to be like the Science Scribe uniform. It's got a monitor down here. You just gave him like that.
Just walking around with a PlayStation controller. So he has fallen off the map. What a shock. And he had such a promising career in the video game industry. He was doing so well.
He hasn't, to my knowledge, he hasn't made any music or anything.
No, I don't think he was. Was he still making music when that whole thing was going down? I think it was. God. Yeah. Fair enough.
I have no clue myself.
Fair enough. I think it was just. I don't think he was making music. I think he was just doing the ripping off of Nintendo. Yeah.
Yeah.
And all those other.
He wasn't
companies.
ripping off. These were all legit video games.
Oh yes,
all completely legit. He got the license for all that and everything.
Oh man, that thing was so lit.
That thing was so lit, fam.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, he and it was funny because he claimed one of the last, again, amazing consoles that he put out was supposedly going to be able to run Fortnite on like a dedicated on like a grounded console. So there's like no internet, no anything for it.
Yeah, cause
you know what I mean? Because you can't. And they contacted Epic Games, and Epic Games is like, "What in the hell are you talking about?
What's a Soulja Boy?
Yeah, what's a Soulja?
Is that a brand of soap or something?
Is that a car part? He's like, man,
the Soulja Door.
The Soulja Door. I mean, he had all those other rip-off products. Like he had the rip-off the iPod Buds or whatever they were.
The AirPods.
Yeah, the Soulja Pods, and he had like the Soulja Fitbit and stuff like that. It was all these terribly cheap Chinese like knockoffs that he just threw his name on and upcharged by like literally in some cases hundreds of dollars.
Yeah,
like one of his consoles were going for like you charge like $500 or something like that.
With that, you might as well just get an Xbox.
You know what I mean?
PS4 at that point.
It's like yeah. No.
Dude, I actually just thought of something hilarious. Like the Soulja Door, it slowly starts open and then it just breaks halfway through, and then a little bunch of lawyers come in and shit.
And then it disappears.
Yeah, and then it's gone. You can only use the door once.
You go to the website to order a new one. It just takes you to the Nintendo homepage. So it's like. Yeah, no, good. I'm glad he is done. But I have to say this, Soulja Boy, because of course you're listening, right? Thank you from the bottom of my heart for the many weeks of just daily watching you fall flat on your face.
Oh my God,
enjoyably
it was the best.
so. You made such an unbelievable fool out of yourself, sir, and that you can still take yourself even semi-seriously. Bravo, sir. Bravos.
Running Fortnite without the internet. Yeah, no, good luck with that.
I mean, but it couldn't even. Like, there's
there
just
like
no
campaign
way.
mode?
That's ridiculous. Like, who plays Monopoly? What?
Plays Monopoly? Oh, man.
No, I just pulled that out of my ass.
3 o'clock, you're still playing something. I'm bolting with crack.
I don't think I ever really finished my Monopoly game. Do you ever remember if we finished a Monopoly game, Ed? Or do we just kind of get so drunk we forget?
Well, I mean...
Obviously not when we were kids.
Right.
Well,
I was going to say, I don't remember that happening much as a child. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a game just...
Well, you were drunk. You wouldn't remember it.
People just stop playing it after a while. I think it's just,
Dude, one game could last like 6 hours.
That's true.
Yeah.
I get bored after like... one.
It's like
I have
Risk.
a very short attention span.
Like, I don't want to play a quick game of Risk.
Just like, if you could tell me what a quick game of Risk is.
Yeah.
You just put up all your pieces, then you take all your opponents and knock them off the board. And you're
just
like,
smack them.
Quickest game in history.
Fast game. Hey, it's over.
We call that the nuclear like wipeout. You're just like
we call that the Fallout experience.
Yeah, the Fallout experience. It's magic.
Dude, there was a copy of Monopoly that actually I played recently actually. Is Monopoly, but you're given a credit card.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous.
Like it's Monopoly, but you're given a certain amount. Well, just like a regular credit card, except it's for Monopoly.
Yeah.
And it's just like you go around the board and it's like you buy and stuff, and you have to swipe the credit card and stuff, and
it's like Millennial Monopoly, man.
Monopoly.
Monopoly. Oh my God, that's great.
That's pretty funny. That's really a thing?
Yeah. Yep.
Now my question is, because you know how you could borrow from the bank and like mortgage your properties and shit in Monopoly. So when you falter on your credit card payments, right? Does the person sitting next to you have the right to call you at work and threaten to garnish your wages if you don't send them something? Is it like in the rules? I feel that's very lifelike. Is that a thing? That'd be great. No, I think the most recent version of Monopoly we played was the Zelda Monopoly, right, Ed? Over by T's at one time?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, dude, that's gotta be dope.
It's really cool. It's really cool. I mean, I have Fallout Monopoly over there, and, like, the Fallout, trust me, it's back there. Like,
somewhere back there.
Yeah, I know where it is. It's back there.
Hey, as long as you know where it's at.
I do.
That's all
And
that
then
counts.
there's, like, I think I have Mario Kart Monopoly, too, that T got me for Christmas, which is actually really cool. I think that's actually still sealed. But I love Monopoly. It was fun, but again, never really finished the games because they were. I mean, it was fun to set up, and then you get going for a bit, but then it's like, there's
3.5 hours later,
or 3 a.m. and you're like, dude,
start playing 6 o'clock at night. You're like, dude, it's 4 a.m.
You come into work for 7, and they're like, oh man, rough night. Like, oh yeah.
Monopoly.
It's like, oh, would you go out? It's like, no, bro. Would you have a chick over? You're like, no. What was it? Hardcore Monopoly sesh, bro. It's like Repo the game. It's like
you're gonna pay him all
you
your
roll
bills.
the dice to see if the guy is nice or if he's gonna have like a hammer he's gonna try to hit you with when you go to repo his car. Oh, he's got a wrench. Oh.
Go on, no weapons, go! Oh,
he's got a chainsaw. Oh my god, you can get like cards where like you can, if like one person is like the debtor and the one guy's the repo guy, the debtor can like combine his cards to like make new weapons and stuff like that. Just like have like different skill cards, like, you know, roll a 6 to see if you can successfully draw the blinds before the guy sees you in your house and stuff like that. Maybe I'm just putting way too much thought into
like turn-based strategy.
Parker Brothers make this happen. If you're still around, I don't know who it is. I don't know. Walmart. There you go. No, not Walmart.
Someone's got to be making that sweet Monopoly money these days.
Yeah.
Oh, those pink 50s. Woo!
Ooh,
Oh man.
Were the pink 50s? No, the 5s were pink. I think the blues were the 50s, right?
I thought blues were the 100.
Maybe it was set dependent.
I think
100. Well,
hundreds were
the
like
traditional
orange.
one.
Hold on.
Like a light orange.
Gotta
Yeah.
Google
And like a
this.
gold
I
for the
know.
500.
The ones were white.
Ones were fives were pink. 10s were yellow. 20s were green. And
That's what the
50s
20s
blue.
were the green ones. Okay.
Yeah.
Tumbles, my main man is on it right now.
If memory serves.
Well, then I just put down Google instead of Monopoly.
Did it bring up Pokemon hentai again?
No, but there actually, believe it or not, there actually is something funny about that. There was
Go
actually...
Please continue. We're recording still, right? Okay, good.
There was an actual evolution before Vulpix, but they weren't able to put it into any of the Pokemon games because there wasn't no cartridge space for like the red, blue, green, yellow. Silver.
Okay, like the OG ones.
All right, so I have all the colors here. So it's 1s are white, 5s are pink,
Okay.
10s are yellow, greens are 20,
Okay.
blues are 50.
All right, there we go.
100s are orange,
Yep.
and 500 is like
Oh, I forgot about the
orange.
500s.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you know I used to. I mean, if you can actually take one of those, and I won't say where, but I was able to trick the vending machine into taking that, and it would give me soda.
No, are you serious?
No, I'm being very serious.
Around here?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. That's
like,
interesting. No
I
kidding.
I finished up and I'm like, I want a soda. It's like anybody else want a soda? I'm
I'm
paying.
balling. I got 100, bro.
I got a 500.
That'd be crazy if it gave you change. It'd be all in change. It'd be like, oh no, because people pump dollars into that.
Yeah, hey.
Or slips of paper, apparently.
That'd be ironic if it went to give you change back and it was all Monopoly money. You're like, oh, I'm apparently not the only person that knows about this.
I'm not the only one who knows about this.
But you know what I find really funny about that is the location. That's just so funny because you know somebody, probably like yourself, tried it and was like, oh my god.
Elliot.
Oh my god. It was Elliot? Oh wow.
He told me about that. I was like, no way.
You just had Monopoly money on him?
Elliot's okay. Yeah, sure.
He was wondering one day if it was actually possible, and so he went there with
A scientific experiment.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Give it a shot.
and at the end of
it worked.
At the end of the day, he walked up to the sort of vending machine. He put the money in, And I mean, he had actual money on him. So he didn't take it, and it ended up taking it.
No shit. Can you imagine how pissed off the guy was to come get that?
Yeah.
And he's like,
this
is the third one in the past hour.
Yeah.
It's like,
dude, you know what makes me wonder? I wonder if you use like fake toy money, if that actually works in the coin deposit slot.
No, I think that works on weight. I think that works on weight as opposed to just size.
Okay. I wish I could.
I wish there's a joke.
Yeah, there's plenty of jokes.
I wish I could try that. Yeah, man, it is the best. Oh, I almost forgot. Dude, what was it? 2 weeks ago or so? You were talking about how you saw a lady with a purse inside.
Oh, the purse. Oh,
yeah.
Good God. Yeah, I forgot
I
about
saw
that.
one.
No. Was it like the same kind I was talking about where it was just clear?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I went out to her and I was like, where did you, if you don't mind me asking, where'd you get that? And she was like, what, my purse? I was like, no, you have like a purse inside of a purse. And she's like, yeah, that's just a protective outer ring. Which, when you were talking about that, it's just like when it rains.
Yeah,
like
I mean, if it was closed, I could see it, but it was open. Like, there was no snap, there was nothing keeping it together.
Hers was all closed.
Oh, hers was closed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
that means there's different types of purses for purses.
Good God.
I'm assuming the one that doesn't close is the low end.
Why haven't we gone to the business about it? Guys, we can make this a business thing.
I mean, we should start for dudes and make wallet condoms. So, like, if you accidentally throw your wallet into the washing machine... We don't know anybody like that, right?
No, we don't know
but it would
anybody
protect your
like
wallet,
that.
and your wallet would be okay.
That's actually not. I'd be willing to give my wallet a shot at that.
Good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it in this sponge. We're gonna see if this works. Look, this is all just a trial period.
What if like you put it in like a sock or whatever?
In a sock.
Yeah.
The wallet in a sock and then ran it through.
Yeah. Well, what I've done is. Well, what I've done in the past, and don't judge me on this, but...
Oh, you're guilty already. Like, anytime anybody says, don't judge me, immediately.
I took a pair of socks, because my dryer is Narnia. I mean, you put a sock in there, it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
And...
We both agree.
Sort of to do is taking clothespins, and, like, I put them around, I put them on top, so that way both of them, it's still a pair, and then I put that in the washer, so I'm pulling out, like, pairs of socks, and
I think they actually have an invention for that.
Seriously?
They have something. I almost remember seeing this on something. It was like, or maybe it was on Shark Tank.
Is it called the clothespin?
Or something.
It sounds like this is working, huh?
They already got a patent on that one, I think. You got to make it just a little bit different so you don't get sued.
Dude, our bandsaw at work, it still has like a thing on the side, patent pending, and I'm like, oh, that's safe.
How long has that been going on for?
It's like, God, the thing is older than me. What are they doing? They're taking their sweetest time over there.
After 10 years, it'll finally get approved.
I'm pretty sure that bandsaw has like a foot pump. You got to go like that to make the wheels spin.
No, that's the grinder.
That's the grinder you have to do the pump for. Oh, right. Yo, that's gotta suck.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Oh, man.
Shit, I want to try that now. I want to put, like, my wallet in a sock.
Well, don't put it in a sock.
And then like...
I mean, that's not going to protect it at all. The sock is cloth. You need something that's, like, that has no breathability to it. Like something either plastic or vinyl or something waterproof,
See, I don't think I'd want something like this.
Really?
I think it's unnecessary.
Why?
Okay, well, maybe you do, but there are markets for purses and purses.
That's true.
So that's true, because I think a lot of the things I see, I'm like, that's the stupidest shit I've ever seen. But there's some dude in like Wisconsin sitting on a pile of money that's like laughing at me, and I'm like, you're right. Like, what do I know?
Yeah.
Got Lindsay Lohan.
But I would love to hear.
Axel.
It just seems exigent. Like it just wouldn't be.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just what it seems like to me. But I could be wrong. Like you said, it's happening. People are buying it. So someone's making money off of it.
Well, somebody out there who has more ambition and like deeper pockets than myself, if you invent this, we will come after you. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Legally binding.
And also, if you're hearing that, how'd you find the channel?
How does that?
How did that happen?
Oh yeah, well we can do that. We're up to 200 subs now. So that's
cool.
I
know, dude. Oh my god.
Because we talked about that last week for the 100 mark, but it's grown since then.
And speaking of that, I have to show you the picture of the hat. You guys can continue. I'm going to bring out the hat.
We have a couple videos that are going to be coming out soon on the channel. We got some stuff planned for September, and October, as everybody knows, is going to be super crazy on the channel. We got a lot of cool stuff planned. We're going to do... We got some custom music coming. We have some custom art for the podcasts coming. We got all sorts of real neat things. We'll have movie reviews and 10-second reviews and scary stories and all sorts of good stuff. So it's going to be a lot of work, but I'm looking forward to it.
I lost it.
I'm up for the channel. You never had it, baby.
What the hell?
He lost the hat.
I'm not giving up on this.
It's not even real yet, and he lost the hat.
It's not even a thing.
So why would you put your wallet in a sock?
Dude, like that would just be awesome.
So like if you were gonna go fishing, and you wanted something to protect your phone in case you fell in the water, would you put it in a sock?
Yeah.
You would. Whoa. Okay. I'm gonna have to open a cell phone store just for him. Just be like, hey, Tumbles, how was the fishing trip? Oh, another one I see.
Dude.
Did you lose it or you got it?
It's like the first thing that came up whenever I was in Custom.
Custom Monopoly? That's funny.
Oh, boy.
I'd want, like, spastic colitis Monopoly, because there's just everything as a go. It's like a pass-go thing. The objective is to finish the game before it gets real. God.
That's it. Alright, so I may have lost.
Alright, Tumbles lost the hat.
Tumbles.
So that's alright.
Wait.
No, it's gone. And it's gone.
Don't do this to me. It's
But that's okay. But what were they, Tums?
It was the Flex Visits hats, and it said HefTV on the front of it, and on the back of it, it had the little mustache.
The mustache. That's
and on
freaking
the side
awesome.
of it, on the side of yours, it said LFTs.
Oh, that's awesome. And those were to celebrate us breaking the triple digits, right?
Yep.
That's awesome, man. Yep. That's freaking cool. And you know what's funny, man? His 15 minutes of fame is just good on him, man.
Yeah.
Like, Rickrolling is, like, still a thing. So it's like, wow. Congrats, man.
I do that all
You made
the
your
time.
mark, probably not in the way you had expected, but you've definitely made your mark.
Like, have you ever seen, like, that song, like, there's, like, a pop-up version of it? Where there's a lot that went wrong during the actual video. Like,
really?
Before they shot the video, like, the bartender that you see that did the jump and stuff, he was passed out on the pool table before they did the video. There's a girl in the background, and you can actually see in the music video, there's a girl who doesn't know the choreography to it.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, there was, like, a whole bunch that, like, went wrong, like, just before they shot it.
That's funny. No, I'll have to look at that, or look for that, rather. I'd be very interested to see that.
There's, like, a ton of it, and it's just hilarious.
Well, I guess in the end it all worked out, because...
I mean, hey... That's awesome.
Yep. Let's see, shitload of layoffs at GameStop on the corporate level for anybody who is, this is old news by now, but still 150 people, bye-bye jobs.
Dude, that's...
Bye. Half a Game Informer again. Staff, nixed. Zero notice.
Nothing from Loot Crate.
Yeah, I think Loot Crate, which sucks. I think you're asked out, man. We were talking about that last week, but yeah, you got
never
to
recorded.
Right, exactly. So why don't you regale us with the tale?
I'm trying to remember. So it was like I received an email from Loot Crate saying that due to recent events, we're unable to send you a box, and I'm just like, oh, that's a bunch of bullshit. Like, it took $40, but no box.
And so, you asked if they were going to refund your stuff, right? And still no.
Still no response. The least they could have done is had a representative come out to my house and take me out to dinner.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Or at least sent you an email back reply that just says, haha, you're adorable. And then that's it.
Or
you ain't getting your money.
Or they send me $5 back and tell me to go buy a champagne and just drink it by myself at a table.
Right? Wait, what? Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Would they do that?
The old champagne at the table. Course of action.
Tale as old as time.
Exactly. I mean, why not?
My God. Is it good champagne at least? Well, it's $5. It can't be good.
Yeah.
Right? That sucks.
Well, because the glass is like $2.
Oh, so you gotta buy like $3 champagne?
Yeah, so basically, like...
You might as well drink my piss after I've been drinking all night. You'd probably be better off.
They have the top shelf champagne, liquor, and stuff. Mine is in the cupboard below it, covered in dust.
Yeah, from like the 30s, yeah. It's like... I can't think of 30s,
I feel like they're top shelf.
Oh, that's right, yeah, liquor's like that, isn't it? Thanks, Loot Crate. Loot Box. Yeah, Loot Crate. There we go. I was doing that too. Calling it Loot Box all the time.
Box bag.
Well, yeah, that really sucks. Yeah, you're just, I think, pretty much assed out, bro. And again, I feel terrible for you, but it's not just you.
No,
which is the worst part. It's like, yeah, a lot of other people that just aren't getting their
I don't
box.
get my box.
Yep.
I'm one of the probably 5 people left still subscribed to Movie Pass.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Are you subscribed to Movie Pass though?
Movie Pass.
He does. I don't think he does.
So it was like this subscription service where you pay. It was like $10 a month initially, I think, or something like that, and you can basically see movies in the theater for. Like it's just you pay the $10 a month fee, and then you can just go and see movies. You could see. I think it was like you could see one per day, and you couldn't see the same movie more than once. You know, but you could just see.
So, like, if you wanted to, like, you'd pay the 1 month, the $10 you said?
Yeah.
And then you could go to the movie potentially every single day, as long as you see a different movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. And is that, like, a thing still?
So, not surprisingly, they haven't made a lot of money. So the services got cut, and, like, you know, things got changed, and they kind of increased pricing, and then have tiered pricing eventually, and they made stipulations on some of the stuff, but it still kind of made sense if you still went to the movies, you know, at least a couple times a month.
Damn.
But then, like, I went to check to see something because I was going to think about just upgrading it to a little bit better of one, and it's like, oh, well, right now we're, like, the website's like, we're kind of shut down right now.
Oh, wow.
But, you know, you're not going to get billed while we're in this. Because you're not able to use the service, but we're restructuring things, and once you get the service up,
that's cool. That's actually pretty neat.
In the interim, while they're fucking up, there's some other companies that are doing similar things, and Regal finally just came out with one actually. And I forget what it's called. I think it's just like basically like Regal Unlimited, and I haven't looked into the specifics of it, but I think it's gonna be like $18 a month. But it sounds like it's going to be what everything Movie Pass promised in the beginning, where I think you can just see.
That's actually not that. If that comes out, like, I'll.
Yeah,
I think I'll do that too.
If you sell one movie a week, and so for a month, and you're paying $18.
Yeah,
that's worth it.
That's less than $5 a movie.
Now, can you see like the super like duper?
Not sure. So movie
like the
Pass,
3D?
there were restrictions on that. Yeah, like the one I'm at, like you can't see 3D or what's the other new thing?
The RPX.
The RPX, yeah. Well, newish. Newer.
Well, we're old, so RPX is relatively new.
You can't do IMAX.
They're talkies now, you know.
But yeah, so I'm thinking I might jump over to the Regal one.
That sounds like it would make more sense.
Yeah, because
that's actually.
I love going to the movies, and that's I could totally.
That's awesome.
And I think financially, that's a smart move on their part because. Movie theaters make like shit for money. All their money is from the concession stands and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So if they have, and I don't know if, I'm sure some percentage goes to the movie companies or some, maybe they don't, I don't know. I'd like to think they don't so that Regal Cinema can like kind of keep all that profit and have like an added income to the company as opposed to just relying on like concessions and stuff. Yeah. Because then potentially maybe concession prices would drop if they were if they were making up the money somewhere else and again didn't have to solely rely on this stuff.
Well, they're also, as far as I'm aware, going to be implementing a lot of basically a lot of them are going to start selling alcohol now too.
Oh, thank Christ!
Oh my God!
Or at least beer. Not, probably not.
They're going to be like a $30 for a beer. It's going to be worse than like SPAC.
I mean, it'll probably be pricey, but man.
And let's be honest, some of those
have a couple
movies,
beers and see a movie. Again, you're talking they'll start making more money out of things like that, the concessions. Beers. All right, we'll give them a discount on the movie ticket price ultimately, but we know you're probably going to get even
drinks.
Some
beer, a few beers and make it up there.
Whatever. Yeah, exactly. So, but I think it's neat, and it's it kind of makes sense.
It does.
So I haven't checked on the Movie Pass in a bit. Like, I don't think I can cancel it right now. But again,
as soon as the opportunity
I'm not
arises,
getting billed, so it's not a huge deal. So
that sounds awesome. Like,
yeah. And to be honest, there's movies that I've seen where I walk out of and I'm immediately like, I need a drink, like now. They're not the greatest movies.
Yeah, man.
You could go in, see a shitty movie, walk out, and just go to the
feel good about it.
Say, I want a beer.
Yeah. You could walk out of the shitty movie during it and get a beer. And
then
go right back into the
and
shitty
be like,
movie.
okay, now I can take the rest of this movie.
It's just got a lot
I didn't
better.
think of it. You come out, you're like, oh, it was the best movie ever, man.
Mm-hmm.
That was great. I was great acting.
The only thing
I
that
love
worries
it.
me about that, though, is, like, I have to make sure, because, like, I don't want to have to pee every, like, I can't break the seal during the movie. Because then I'll miss half the movie peeing.
Uh-huh.
I have to be strategically done.
That's repeat business. You'd have to go back to see it.
Yeah, damn it.
I have to go see the movie again.
Thank God I got this unlimited pass.
Nice. Tying it together. Like the rug in the Big Lebowski.
That sounds awesome. I would love to subscribe to that.
That is probably, I didn't know that Regal was doing one, but good for them.
Yeah,
Good for them. I hope that works.
That's cool.
Seen some advertisements about it. So,
Yeah.
like I said, I don't know a lot of the specifics about it. I didn't really look into it.
Well, I mean, I really don't go to the movies a whole heck of a lot, but there are a few good ones that are coming out, but I don't know if it would, like, necessitate really buying a whole pack. Maybe.
Well, it's not for everyone.
That's true. It's like the wallet condoms. So we'll work on something for that.
I think
Buy
would be
wallet condoms.
Wallet Jimmy hats.
Wallet Jimmys. Wallet Jimmy hats. Nice.
Sounds a little better, right?
Yes, it's a little classier.
Better or worse? Damn
I don't know. I kind of like wallet Jimmy hats. Got your WJH. I had to think there for a second. Whoa. My butter sneakers are new. Yeah, I got skating all over the place on those. So what do you got going on for Labor Day, man? Besides work, are you going? Are you guys cooking or anything, or no, just hanging out?
Yeah, I'm just getting home, and hopefully I'll have a new porch when I get
That's
home
true.
from work.
You know what you should do? Pick up some ribs in that Rufus Teague sauce. Make some up those delicious, world famous Tumbles ribs.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, Ed, ribs.
Mm-hmm.
Ribs.
I don't know. It's like...
I should do something. It's a holiday, man.
That's true. Usually on holidays I make Nuka Cola.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, brew yourself up a batch of Nuka Cola.
You make Nuka Cola?
Yeah, Nuka Cola, yeah. And then Quantum, Cherry, regular, dark.
He has a cookbook, actually, a Fallout cookbook.
I didn't know that.
That's true.
That's pretty cool.
Well, even, I mean, the dark, the Cherry, and the Quantum, there really isn't a recipe on how to make them. Well, I'm sure there is somewhere, but it's just kind of a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little more of this. Like, for the Nuka Cola Quantum, you want to make sure that it's blue.
Blue, yeah, of course.
Yeah, so you...
Windshield fluid, obviously.
Yeah, that's like the first ingredient.
Yeah.
So what I do is, like, blue Powerade, blue Monster, and then, believe it or not, you can add a little food coloring to it. It's like nice and blue.
That's probably got a good kick to it. Probably a good flavor, too.
I still have some, actually, downstairs still.
Is it good?
I mean, the other one that I have is Deezer's Lemonade.
Oh, God, no.
I made a batch of that. It actually doesn't taste half bad. Like, it's actually really nice, except I'm afraid to open them because I made it so long ago. The carbonation. I'm afraid to open them. Well, because I did that with the Nuka Cola. And screwed in here. And I was like,
wow,
shit.
it launched it? Wow.
I mean, Nuka Cola Dark ones. That was... Whew.
Was it actually alcoholic?
Oh my god!
Was it like it's supposed to be? Really?
Like, it was, what are Nuka Colas, like 40% alcohol or something?
Yeah, something like that, I forget.
So pretty much what it is that, like, it's mainly,
the rum?
It's a tiny bit of cream soda, some regular Coca-Cola, and you can, if you want to, add a little Mountain Dew to it. I usually don't with the dark.
Yeah,
and then I just fill it up with
rum. The rest of
triple distilled vodka.
Good night.
Yeah.
Good night.
So it's in a mason jar like that, and like that much is vodka.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Sip that at night and be like,
Did 2 of those, you'd be done.
God, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I love making them. It's fun.
Sure.
It's cool as hell because
It's like you're a mad scientist.
Yeah, it's like Fallout was one of my favorite games that I played, and I just enjoy making it. Yeah, I mean, Nuka Cola Cherry I made. There was one that I completely flopped on. What the hell was it? Nuka Cola Victory.
Okay, you made the Nuka Cola Victory.
I tried to.
Oh, you tried to.
It was absolutely horrible. So I thought it was, it was Nuka Cola Sunrise. I added in the Rojo Iced Tea, Monster, and the Monster Rehab one.
Oh, okay.
And then I added in Yellow Powerade, and then I added in something orange, and then I put in drops of orange to make it look like orange to be like a sunrise type thing.
No, huh?
I had to wait till, oh my god, dude, I took one sip of that and I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, ew, no.
Dump it right out.
Exactly.
Burn the container it was in and just like...
Better off with the Nuka Cola. Like, that stuff is, I mean, I can nail that down pretty darn pat.
Yeah, it's probably not too difficult.
And the funniest part is that the entire time I was talking about it, anyone who's listening to this is probably like, oh, well, now he just said how to make Nuka Cola. Well, I didn't say one of the ingredients, and I'm not going to, because it's my ingredient.
Is it love?
It is not love.
Oh.
There's the love.
That was my guess.
It is just hatred.
It's hatred? Oh, wow. Nobody ever thinks about that. It's like, oh, this is delicious. Yeah, it's made with hate. I hate this. It's like hate, constant hate. It's like you gotta apply it with an eyedropper. Like,
screw out the cap. I hate this. This sucks.
It's working already.
And I'm right on top of them, like what they are. Like the Nuka Cola Darks look exactly like the regular Nuka Colas.
So
I've had to write the word dark on them. There was one time where I was about to play Fallout. This was a while ago, and it was before I forgot to label the Nuka Cola Dark and the regular Nuka Cola. So I go upstairs with it. And I started playing Fallout, and I pop it open, and I should have noticed because there wasn't much of a just drinking a drink, and I'm like, whoa, that's a dark, that's a dark.
You're like, whoa, too much. Oh. There we go.
Surprise, you're wasted.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
I think I have a picture of it. Where did I put my phone? Oh, right there.
It's right there.
I think I have a picture of
it was under there.
Woohoo!
Damn it.
Oh, so there's all the ones that I made.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then there's...
Huh.
Yeah, and that's the Nuka Cola Quantum.
Oh, that actually looks really cool.
Yeah, and this is...
You're thinking to yourself, oh look, he's a nice child, he's distilling water, he's making sure that people drink healthy. Hell no, it's vodka.
Oh, man.
That's when I triple distilled it.
Damn.
But I think I want to make some Nuka Cola now.
Alright, there you go. So you're making up some Nuka Cola then. For the holiday.
Yeah, and I can get everything at the store except for the last ingredient, which I won't say because I don't want people copying it. Which
baby batter.
If you're smart,
pure hatred. That's what that is. Pure hatred and baby batter. Wow.
I mean,
Jeez.
if you're smart, never mind. So you can just find the recipe on
sure,
Google.
There's plenty of them, yeah.
But that's like following a recipe. Me, I'm just like this, that,
make your own, dude, for sure.
Yeah, the only thing that I don't put in it is...
Anybody can follow directions.
Well, there's actually two things that I don't put in it. One, unfortunately, I do not put any nuclear waste into it like in the video games.
Well, that's a shame.
Which sucks.
Now I don't want any part of this.
Yeah, and he's out.
That is a deal breaker.
I'm done.
The door slammed. There's not even a door over there. How did he do that?
It's like right there. Door.
So no nuclear waste.
And there's no radiation in it, which...
Well, I mean, again, man.
Yeah.
Strangely okay with those being omitted.
And there's actually no bottle cap, so you don't get a cap when you're done.
Either that or the mason jar cap is worth like 100 caps or something like that because it's a big cap.
Oh my god, it's 2 pieces. Holy crap, there are 200 caps a piece.
There you go.
It's 2 pieces made that be worth 2 caps.
And you leave on Monday, you said, right, Ed?
I do, yep. Head back down south Monday afternoon. We'll be back that evening.
And then got to work Tuesday, you said?
And back to the grind Tuesday, yep.
Man, I thought your plane leaves at like 1. You got like 20 minutes.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right.
You better start running.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, whoa.
You better start running.
Where does the time go?
Oh, man, I really wish I remember that. Damn.
Wah, wah.
Okay.
It's okay.
Cat's out of the bag.
We get
But yeah.
we still got some time.
Oh, we still got plenty of time.
I used a lot of these. There's lemonade in the...
You made a lot of it?
Lemonade. Yeah, I made a ton of it.
Well, lemonade's awesome, man. That's a good anytime snack.
Yep. Yeah.
Let's see here. Alright, so Nintendo just revealed the Switch Lite's best upgrade. Let's see.
Switch Lite? Okay, so that's the one...
That's a mini, isn't it?
I think the Switch Lite is the one where you can't take these off. It's like they're affixed.
The Joy-Cons?
Yeah, which means you... I guess you could only use it probably as a portable then. Because... Unless maybe you could hook it up to a docking station and use wireless controllers.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, okay.
But the new thing that Nintendo just revealed, which they're saying is possibly the best new feature for improved portability with it. So it's a snap-on case with a flip cover for protecting the console screen and joysticks.
No, neat.
Which is kind of neat. Again, yeah, because that probably, apparently it's only available through Nintendo Japan's online store. You have your choice of gray, or gray.
Oh.
Yeah,
cool.
That's 3 choices.
Oh my god, that's more than one.
It's not Nintendo. I guess they're not bundling it in with the new one, so to keep the discounted price presumably as small as they can. And it's going to be about $35, and you'll have to wait till early November. But if they don't, and that's if they release it in the U.S. If they don't, you're going to have to pay a lot more for a muffler and order it online. But that's kind of neat, though. And it brings up a good point where, the joysticks don't get banged around or snagged in your bag or in, like, deep pockets or something like that. Because it's not as easily, like, back in the day, the Game Boy was, like, a little bit bigger than this and a little bit thicker, obviously, you remember, and stuff like that. But even when you'd have it in your pocket, it was a little easier. But now you have, like, analog joysticks, and it's just considerably... Yeah. Actually, I'd kind of like to see somebody's pockets that could fit that fucking thing in their pockets. That's impressive.
Jankos.
Right, yeah, seriously, like some like kickwares and stuff, yeah. But it's a neat system. Yeah. I thought that would be a little neat something. Got a push noti and was looking for news, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Sponsored by Nintendo.
That was my coin noise. I don't know if that was too good. But
hold on. I got this.
I got this. Knew that was the coin noise.
Sponsored by Nintendo.
Yeah, that noise.
Well played.
It used to give me nightmares sometimes because I remember when
when it wouldn't go.
Oh yeah, where it would
it would freeze a lot of times. So I'd hear that and be like, come on.
And just stay on the floating columns and stuff in the boxes or from the top. And then it would trick you. It would go down into it like yes, and then it would bring you up to the disc not read screen, and it would have like the 2 memory cards. That was a great.
It was a great console. I completely agree though. I'm like, you can tell if it can or can't read the disc because you can slowly start to hear that music, and like you said, like it just shoots down, and you're like yes, and then the screen comes up, and you're like shit.
Like, come on. You try like manually spinning the disc and opening it and stuff, and you end up eventually just getting a new PlayStation.
Yep, and
smashing that one with the mallet. Yeah.
As one does. Right.
Or we did one with a weight, right?
Oh yeah. We used to just destroy our systems when they'd break and we'd have to get new ones.
Mm-hmm.
We'd say fuck it, and we just destroyed them.
I have video somewhere.
Again.
Of it.
The Xbox isn't, though.
Well,
no.
That one, right.
That's a paperweight at this point.
It's my doorstop.
But it also, if you could ever
fix it,
get it sound,
that's why it's still around.
Has like a bunch of ROMs on it.
Yep. For like a ton of systems. A ton of systems.
And pretty much like I think every game for each one of those systems.
That's
basically
correct.
Soulja Boy wants it.
I bought that off of Soulja Boy. $20 million.
Wait a minute, can you play Fortnite on that Xbox?
Absolutely, just like that. I mean, it'll work with my mini Nintendo controller.
Whew.
Yeah, and it doesn't even have to be hooked up to anything. It's a fucking great. It's the Soulja. I got nothing.
The Soulja box.
Ew. That sounds horrible. I want nothing to do with the Soulja box.
Why?
Yeah. Because, what the hell is that song? I was gonna make fun of one of his songs. Fuck it, I don't care enough to. Wow, you're just waiting on that one. Fair enough, we're keeping that. I earned that. That shame. Yeah, Hurricane Dorian, that's a big thing, I guess.
Hurricane Dorian? Oh, that's great. Now Dorian at work is going to be like, there's a hurricane named after me. Be like, yeah, and thanks to you, you're in up Florida.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's gonna. I don't know. There's a lot of those, and again, like you said, Ed, it is that time of year, and it is Florida. Yeah. Well, good luck to everybody with that.
Yeah, fun.
Whole Foods.
Good job in investing in property that's below sea level. Congrats.
The Whole Foods CEO says plant-based meat is unhealthy. Apparently. Okay.
No way.
Hey, oh, wow. Let's see.
Can only get better at this point.
While it may be good for the environment, it's not great for your health. If you look at the ingredients, they're super highly processed foods. It is a vegan guy saying this. He's like, I don't think eating highly processed foods is healthy. The Beyond Meat, they're talking about, they created the Impossible Burger, which is like a restaurant in White Castle and Red Robin.
Yep.
Yeah. They have that. They have that at Doghouse.
Yep.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I noticed.
KFC is teaming up to test plant-based chicken.
Oh my god.
KFC in Atlanta, the first one to offer Beyond Fried Chicken as nuggets and boneless wings. If people are eating good for you, I'm going to stick with the stuff that I know is in it, like
I'm going to stick with the stuff
chicken,
that I know will kill me.
And, animal. Like, I'm going to go with that.
Animal product.
And that's what I'd heard, too, is that it's like, yeah, alright, it's not meat, but it's not necessary. That doesn't mean it's
good for you. Exactly.
Yeah, it's actually bad for you. So, I mean,
put a little poison ivy in there.
Grind that up. Like, just spike their Beyond Burger. In addition, I guess, Impossible Burger and Beyond Burger, they have calorie counts that are similar to that of ground beef. So at that point, it's like, why don't you just,
I mean, it's just, yeah, at that point, just don't have a burger.
Yeah.
Just have a sweet portobello mushroom or something.
Right?
If you're not eating meat, like, don't.
That's true.
Like, okay.
GameStop updates website after complaints. Why?
What's
the point? You want you to update your business model, or why don't you update your POS systems? And I'm gonna use piece of shit because they are awful. Update your computer system. You know what? Or hear me out. Just give up. Just shh. Put the pillow over the face of GameStop. Whatever you got to do.
Maybe struggling for like 5 minutes and then it'll stop.
Yeah, this is getting not even, man. I like
going to GameStop.
I love going to GameStop.
We talk about this a lot. We like going into GameStop, but we don't like GameStop.
Oh, I get that.
You know what I mean?
I don't like Walmart, but I shop there.
Exactly. I hate Walmart.
Yeah.
And I hate going to Walmart, but god damn it, it's
alright, I see that.
Necessary evil, you know what I mean? Okay. But the company as a whole, again, I like their stuff. I do enjoy, and again, we had the good one where it was like everybody was pretty cool at our GameStop, which is not like that everywhere. But yeah, Tumbles and I actually have had this discussion many times where it's like, it's cool.
The crossings.
Yeah, right.
Cough.
Yeah. The crossings was all the awful.
That was not great, yeah.
But we love going in there for like all that, the cool knickknacks and all that stuff. But the company's business model and the way they pay their employees and they treat their employees and how they view their customers, and it's just disgusting, Yeah,
yesterday at the bank when my GameStop card, it fell out of my wallet, and the branch manager, because I was outside making sure that my card worked, and she was out there to make sure.
Right.
And then it fell out, and she was like, "Oh, you dropped something." I picked it up, and I was like, "Wow." I was like, "Oh, okay." She was like, "Oh, GameStop." She's like, "I know someone has one of those," and I was like, "Yeah, this is expired by like a year and a half." And she's like, "Oh, when's it expired?" And I'm like, "There's literally no point."
Yeah.
There's honestly no point. Like, drop $15 on a company that's gonna die out in like.
Well, the only reason I have it is for the damn magazine, which they just 50% of the Game Informer was laid off. So who knows how long that's gonna be around?
I don't even have I don't even get Game Informer anymore.
Friggin' Ed.
I spent like probably a good decade of my life not getting Game Informer, the physical copies that I was supposed to get.
Yeah,
And they were just like, "Oh yeah, I don't know, you got to check with Game Informer."
Yeah, you got to check with Game Informer. That was always the thing.
So someone eventually switched me over to the digital, and so I get those emails now, but I don't look at them.
Exactly.
Versus if I actually received
a magazine.
Yeah, a magazine, I would read it.
Yeah, I would too, because, I mean, the cover art, you have to admit, the cover art in some of them is actually really cool.
Sure.
Yeah, man, and I used to love, actually, I took a quick look at the grocery store the other day. I didn't see any, but I used to love having to I didn't mind going to the grocery store with my mom as a kid, because I'd always peruse the magazine section. They'd have at least like 3 or 4 different video game magazines. I'd just start reading through them. Game Informer.
EGM.
EGM. Yeah. Oh wow, that one just blew my mind.
It's a good one, bro.
Yeah, just a few ones like that. I used to, just read through them, and yeah, man, I love looking through video game magazines. Like doing it on my phone or whatever.
Yeah, there's something lost in translation.
It's not the same. Yeah.
No. And there was something else I was gonna say with GameStop too. It was about the I can't remember, but it's like just give up.
I have one other thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so, okay. So there was, I don't remember where it was, but I know it was very, very recent. A dad videotaped his kid, and he made his son smash his Xbox 360 and then his Xbox One with a sledgehammer. So the kid didn't really have much mind. Like, obviously he was just like, "Oh, I can't do it. I don't want to do this." And then he smashed his 360. Well, he gets to the Xbox One, and he just puts down, he just tosses the hammer on the side, and he's like, "I can't do this. I can't do this." And the dad is just like, "Either you do it or
I'm
gonna
do it." Yep.
And sure enough, the kid ends up smashing it, and it went viral because everyone's just like, "That's bullshit. Why did the dad make the kid break his games?" And I'm just like, "Whoa." I'm like, "Hold on. Here's the thing. The kid's like 10. Those are not his consoles.
Yeah.
Yep.
They are his parents' consoles." Yep. And I don't want to be a dick, but my mom and dad used to do this to me. It's their electricity.
That's true.
They're like, "We pay the bill for the electricity, so you know what? That's one less thing we got to worry about."
And it's like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Like, are you serious? Like, that's gonna happen. That's called being a parent. Not that most parents these days would know. Because most parents these days are terrible parents. I said it.
Yeah. I'm gonna agree on that one.
If you guys disagree, leave it in the comments. I really don't care.
But everyone is just like, they're threats have been made against the dad, because everyone's going against the dad. And I'm like, guys, did anyone think of going on the side of the dad. Why is everyone siding with the little kid? Yeah, the little... Oh, well, because he's crying. Okay, well, wouldn't you cry if you were smashing something that you love with a hammer?
And it wasn't just a random thing. It was deserved. It wasn't just like, oh, hey, let me get my son's shit and smash him. Let me get my shit and smash him.
Exactly.
Sounds like he should have gotten better grades.
Yeah.
Like, and the kid was, like, blaming his teachers and shit, and it's just, like, it's not the teacher's fault for you getting a shitty grade. It's your fault because you don't do the stuff.
Because you were playing the Xbox, assumably, yeah.
And everyone is just, like, you know, they're just against the dad, and I'm just like, okay, well, I can be for the dad and against the dad. For the dad, because it's not the kid's consoles, it's the parents' consoles. Parents can do whatever the hell they want to them. They paid for them, so they can do whatever. Mm-hmm. I could go against the dad and say, well... You know, because I don't know if, like, the dad was, like, sitting on his ass the entire time or was saying to his son, did you make sure that you finish this? If that's the case, then, yeah, I could side with the kid on that. Like, if his dad's just like, well, you get shitty grades, doesn't help out his kid at all. But, I mean, it's just more so literally leaning towards the fact of just... I side with the dad. Like,
yeah, I'm going to have to take the dad's side on this.
Yeah, like...
Granted, he didn't have to break it. That's a little extreme, but I mean, I look at it like this. If you hide the system, the kid's going to find it. The kid is going to, like, use it when you're not around. Mm-hmm. There's no... I mean, that's a sure way to do it. And again, if he's got it like that, where he can just have the kid smash this fucking, you know, $100... Well, the Xbox 360 is like you pretty much were doing it a favor. Yeah. The Xbox
for the most part,
I could see, you know, especially if it was like a 1X or something like that, and he's got the money to replace that.
It was just a standard Xbox, like what you and I got.
But I mean, still, like if he's got like that, where he can just buy another one, then okay. And what's the point? All the kid stuff is going to be on the cloud anyway. So
yeah, like I mean, the way that I look at it is that, you know. Because my parents always threatened that to me when I was in school. They always, you know, was just like, oh, well, you know, because, I mean, you know, there were other people in the house who enjoyed playing the video games and stuff, so they were just like, well, you're not going to get video games for a while. Now, granted, he is taking a little too far saying that the kid is going to smash it, but, I mean, it's the parents. It's not the kids.
It's up to the parents, ultimately.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I watched with Brittany in the room, and she sided with me. It's the kid's fault. I mean, he got shitty grades in school. He was. I can guarantee that he was told that this was going to happen if he did it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they wouldn't just like spring that on him. I'm sure he was aware there would be dire consequences. Yeah,
I'm sure.
Don't know what that was. It's just a random
number. Maybe it was a fan calling in. They're listening to the show live somehow.
How did they get my phone
I don't know.
number?
How are they listening to the show live? We're literally just recording it.
This isn't even on YouTube yet.
This isn't even on YouTube yet. Actually, that's kind of scary. Big. That's crazy. Our parents would hide the Nintendo at points, and we would just find it again, or maybe more so just me. I remember I'd just go grab it. I knew where they would hide it every single time. I'd just go grab it and play it again. So. You know, it's not like, again, just hiding it was going to...
If I was forced to smash it for something that I did wrong, I probably wouldn't do that wrong again.
Exactly, because you're going to fucking definitely think about that next time you do that.
I'm completely with you, man. I think, like, the kid didn't pay for it. I can just about guarantee
it. Yeah, the kid didn't... The kid was like 10 years old.
It's a guy who wants to get it.
Unless he's, like, selling cocaine... I don't think he's going to be able to afford that.
Maybe he's been going to different soda machines with Monopoly money and getting change.
Saving the money up.
Just try it all back together there.
His parents give him like $1 and he's...
I can see like maybe Christmas and birthday money if the kid saved up, which is always a possibility too. Like, you know, but I mean, how much fucking money does kids get for their birthdays these days? Or Christmas? I don't know.
I watched the show. I watched an episode of Beyond Scared Straight, and one of the girls on there, their dad was murdered because he robbed and he stole from people. He broke into houses and stuff. She used to get about, the amount she said is obscure and there's no possible way, so I'm gonna dole it down a little bit. $6,000 a week. Yeah, and that's doling it down. That the regular amount.
That's also like, hearsay too. There's no proof to that at all.
There's no proof. Well, he is dead.
That's true. Well, not only that, but you also have a chick who's on Scared Straight giving you this info.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
Consider
amount
the
that she
souls.
said that she got on a weekly basis, I was like, there's no way. There's literally no way. That's physically impossible.
No, I'm sure there's some parents that do that, but they're the sweater tying around their neck kind.
16 grand?
Sure.
Damn.
Trust
Adopt
fund babies,
me.
bro. Yeah.
Adopt me, please.
Guys like us wouldn't survive in that
Just
lifestyle.
put me in the basement and I'll hunt for my own food.
So you do that anyway. You're like, ooh, a mouse.
Get the mousey.
He's like, dinner's ready. What the?
Ah, don't open the door. The light burns us.
Yeah. No, that was actually a really, and I've seen those before. There's a lot of those videos where like the dad or the parent will make the kid smash
Yep.
their stuff, and it's usually for a good reason. So I don't feel bad for the kid at all.
A
little bit, but
I saw one video where like the dad like ran at this kid's the games over with
the riding mower. Yeah, that's all fake. That's McJuggernuggets.
There's
the
a lot of them.
series. Oh
Yeah.
Dad, takes his shirt off. Yeah.
There's like a whole bunch of them. And,
Yeah.
I mean, they're cool.
There's 600 of them. A little over 600. I've watched them all.
Not of McJugger.
Not Mc. Oh, you mean just in general the smashing? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I watched all the McJuggernuggets.
And like
ones.
I watched. Oh, I don't doubt that.
It took a couple months, but I did it.
It literally like it, you know. And then a lot of people are just like, oh, well, this video is fake because it's on YouTube.
Could be.
Well,
I mean, you're hit or miss with it. I mean, you could. I mean, that's an easy video to fake.
yeah.
That's a real easy video to fake. You just get a crappier, like with Ed and I. Excuse me. When we would have the broken systems, and you're just not going to use them anyway, so you might as well pretend they work and then destroy them.
Yeah.
Instant views.
It was. Man, I'm just, I watched it and, the kid's like, yeah, what? And I'm just like, yeah, this is pretty much your fault.
He's like, do it or I'm burning your sister. I guess. He's like, wait, what?
Do it or I'm burning your body. Phil, like, no, please. Oh, she's the only thing oh, crap.
Oh, crap. Projecting there a little, Tumbles? You okay, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're good.
I should be alright.
You the man.
Yeah, I did. I did. Oh, you got anything else you want to add, Tums?
Are you able to, you know what? Never mind. Nope, I don't have anything else to add.
Nothing else?
Nothing else.
Fair enough.
Nothing
I'm
else.
quite interested now, but if Tumbles is saying that's enough, I'm going to take his word for it. What about you, Ed? You got anything, bud?
Man, not that I can think of.
Awesome. Well, guys, we're going to cut this now. I want to thank my guest, as always, Tumbles, and Special Ed. Special Ed. Way to go, buddy. Thanks for coming on, man. We really appreciate having you.
Yeah, man.
And it was definitely fun. We shall do this again at some point.
For sure.
But in the meanwhile, guys, thank you so much for listening. If you guys enjoy what we're doing, it's always appreciated, but never necessary. Sub to the channel, like the video, hit the post noti bell, leave a comment. All these things help us out in the long run. Go out there, do good things, because no one else is going to. If everybody did one good thing for somebody else each day, this world would not be such a bad place. And from everybody here at HefTV, we love you guys, and have a good time. We'll see you next time on HefTV. That is it. I quit. Again, I quit. I freaking hate this job. This is one more week that I have to freaking do. I'm out.
Instead of Danish, not a crawler.